See,
And
like the thing is,
Captain.
like, I've got an entire joke book worth of jokes memorized, so...
Oh no.
Okay, I forgot to mute Discord again. Anyways, ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He is the mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Ship's Jester lives.
And
dear.
welcome back to CrossCode for our 20th stream of this, which means I think it's getting up there along with Dave the Diver in some of our longest series with something.
Yeah, no. Maybe it would be shorter if we were able to keep it 3 hours each time, which we haven't been able to.
Yeah, sadly.
David and I were able to keep it longer episodes.
And we were
Most of
about
the time.
3/4 of the way through the game.
Okay.
Depending on whether we do like the post-game DLC dungeon and all that stuff.
Okay, last time we were busy finishing up side stuff that we had missed/forgotten before moving on.
Okay.
So yeah, we're at round 2 of the tower defense stuff.
Yep. And our second attempt.
Okay, and yeah. Sorting these things on the color, or making these things the color that they're supposed to be. Or not color, effect. Because, yeah, pretty sure wave enemies are going to be coming from these sides.
Yep.
Okay.
And don't forget, you do still need some normal turrets, too.
Right, yeah. Okay. First off, though...
Oh, at least you said we had about 3/4 remaining, right?
No, we are at about
Yeah, we're about
3/4.
3/4 of the way through the game.
Oh yeah, that was what I meant to say. Now I said what my brain mistranslated to earlier. So I was for a split moment thinking, wait, how much have I remaining? Oh dear.
Again, very fine. Yeah, what was it? Final Destination from Smash Bros. The music sounds a lot like that. Okay.
Don't forget to activate another turret on the right side.
There. And then a wave-based one here. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can deal with this better now, since last time I put the wrong colors or elements on each side, and, well, it cost me.
Yeah, we Yes! Yes! You used it!
Okay, fuck all the cats in that general direction. Oh, but I am kind of, yeah, low. Okay, using a big one for this. Okay, but it doesn't look like the turrets can count.
Yeah.
Sorry for that, people. I got so surprised I ended up speaking with my mouth full.
See, my analysis shows that the enemies are weak to shock on the left and wave on the right. Yeah, which we could have guessed from simple color theory. There we go. Another one on the other. Go, and let's put a few flamethrowers in as well. Some big approaching. Alright, the typical small group from one side, big from the right. There we go.
That looks new.
I think it didn't survive that. Especially when the sticker stopped at 9,000.
I'm a fire my lasers! We're using the dated references today.
Okay. Fourth group incoming again from both sides. Okay. Let's put one of these on, since this side is a little bit weaker at the moment. And then, well, more Flammenwerfer.
Wait, what?
Because I need another flamethrower turret. Nope.
Oh, I thought it said Flywalker.
Okay.
Hit.
Hitting this thing gives retaliatory damage. Tunnel Tesla Bovine. Okay. Ow. Okay. Let's see you survive this. I'm reminded of Noita with the fuck everything in that general direction spell.
Oh dear.
Enemy is in that direction. Right, removing that direction.
Okay. Okay, one last big attack. Let's see, got enough for 2. Okay. Yeah, my turrets are probably a bit too clustered together for each, but oh well.
And you got more directly below the central objective too. Directly above and below it. Oh hey, you got like puzzle one.
Can you help here a bit? Okay, yeah, those bovine are the biggest threats because they just beeline.
Yep. Yeah, because they're armored from the front.
I probably should have noticed that, but I was a bit hard with everything.
Yeah! Tower defense completed!
And a level. Nice. And done. Nice work, Seeker. Come back to me for a sec so we can finish this off. Well, we look at that. Seeker, our machine is running smoothly and has already gathered lots of the ancient energy. It's really a fantastic piece of tech, this baby. Moments like this make all the trouble seem worth it.
Hi.
Oh yeah, you also did fine. This operation would have been difficult without your protection, so thanks. So yes, report back to our HQ to get your rewards, and until next time. Alright. I'm not the biggest fan of tower defense stuff, but it is still a nice genre. I don't absolutely hate it and everything. I just don't spend dozens upon dozens of hours on them. Yeah.
I'm not much of one for tower defense, but I have played the shit out of all of the Kingdom Rush games.
I'm not sure if I've heard of those.
I'm neutral to it, but it was always ruined by my younger brothers and twin. They play way too much. They almost, at one time, when they're having a LAN party, I was cooking my own for dinner. My twin went into my room to try to snatch my computer to join in, to have it someone to borrow it. I just told him to put it back. But he said, but you're not using it. Of course I'm not using it. I'm cooking my food so I can eat and continue playing. Put it back.
I was expecting you to cuss there. I was cooking my fucking food.
That was one of those cases I almost swore, and you know, I didn't swear until I was 20. That's the first time I actually used a swear word, but not against someone. But yeah,
That's my...
a bad language word.
but yeah, here's the thing. We were about 16, so you would expect someone at the age of 16 to understand to just not snatch someone else's computer.
Yeah, this actually reminds me of two things. Do the both of you know that photo from that LAN party with someone strapped to the fucking ceiling? That was not set up, apparently. They found someone who was at that LAN party. And for seconds, a movie I've been getting quite a bit of clips of, The Incredible Mr. Fox. They get around cursing a heck of a in a very interesting way, because they just replace all the swears with cuss. So what the cuss just happened and such.
My favorite is always going to be Amazing Digital Circus, how they replace it with like silly noises.
Yeah. And then there's Lobo's Bastich, which is just bastard and bitch combined.
Oh,
And it's somehow not server.
Yeah. Anyways. Oh hey, the Seeker made her heroic return after once again taming the wilds. Now you're thinking of Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Yeah, you did a good job, indeed. And an important one. Replacing that device would have set us back for weeks if it broke. But now we can siphon that sweet precious track energy and also extract more information for future missions. Hopefully we can count on you again in the future, Seeker. See you around.
Bye.
You defended the operation and helped the exploration of the track to take another large step. You got a living bolt and a some living bolts and C discs. Okay. I think there might be a bit of a pun there. C disc, C drive.
I'm dead.
Okay, we're not going for the challenges. Let's see. Report back to the base and HQ. Find all of those again. Golden bugs for the trials, but that's for the main quest. Alright, we need to find Gaia. No, not Gaia, Henry. Okay. Let's turn this one in. And then go find Henry. And maybe see him get permabanned or something.
Oh no, that's not coming yet.
Stickman? Henry Stickman?
No. I don't own any of the games for that, but I have seen people play them from the start.
Yeah, there was supposed to be a new one coming out, but I haven't heard what happened to it.
Okay. Also, I was really surprised when I found out that and Among Us was made by the same freaking guy.
Yeah, and for some reason, Among Us is getting a series.
Yeah, they're making a second one. Makes sense, like, they never planned for the first Among Us to be so big. Because it blew up years after its release because of the COVID pandemic. So, like, expanding the scope when, like, their plans for the original games were so limited makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, there's only so much that an engine can do. They made a 3D version, but apparently that's been getting bombed at the reviews and such. But oh well.
I'm surprised they didn't do a Henry Stickman series.
Probably because that's sort of a series on its own already. There's not much you can add on that, I think. Seeker, you are back. We have already gotten the news. Magnificent work. Yes, you did well. Impressive. I should have seen your work from the beginning. Mr. Friga was very frigid with us. Be that as it may, you solved our problem, so you will be rewarded as promised. I put in some equipment that might come in handy. My, what a lucrative venture for all of us. I hope we can have more work in the future, Seeker.
Bye.
Let's see, a climate cowl. You've retrieved the stolen air conditioners from the icy fiend by melting him. We melted his cold, cold heart. Let's see. Not amazingly better, but still good. It's just making sure. Yeah, we just need to replace one of our weapons and maybe find something better than that, but it'll do for now. Okay.
And also replace the generic gear.
Yeah. Okay. Now, he should be somewhere around the entrance.
Yep.
Let's see, typically just past it. So this way we go.
And we also still need to do the, we still need to find the jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah. And the infected plants. But I have the feeling that it'll have us running around all over this place again. And I think one stream focused on side stuff, or mostly focused on side stuff, is enough for now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Lady Leah!
Hi!
It seems we meet yet again. It must be fate. Reports in this area have been made by dutiful players that a strange player was seen here. One that appears as a humble NPC seeking help from other players. Let me ask quite bluntly here, Lelia. Did you accept a quest from an NPC by the name of, let me see here, Henry?
Uh-huh. The plot
Well, this is quite unsettling. You are the third person to report so. I fear we have a person with malicious intent here. Okay.
Oh.
Now, fear not, Lady Leah. I do not believe you are involved in such shady business. I must, however, follow procedure and file a report against this player. Even if it is highly probable that Henry is just a cover name. For now, I will manually complete the quest that has been given to you. I am following a lead that will take me all the way to Sapphire Ridge. Maybe meet again under more pleasant circumstances next time, Lady Leah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, an admin that isn't an ass.
Oh, and that's just a free level up.
You explored Gaia's garden, but Henry was nowhere to be found. Instead, Daxton Addy appeared and informed you that Henry could be involved in an unauthorized activity. Level up. Okay.
So, a little bit of commentary on that quest line. That is probably one of my favorite quests in the entire game, specifically because of how it plays on tropes from MMO side questing. Where it's like, it starts out as the most generic possible, like, introduction to the area type side quest, and it turns out, oh wait, this is a person tricking people into believing that.
Yeah. Which is very clever. The question is...
We did a promise 4, right?
Yeah. We have done that. Actually, did we turn it in? That is the question now.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Background noise. Okay.
Yep. That was so. I live close to the hospital, and that was a life flight helicopter.
Okay.
Oh.
But I'm literally like a 10-minute walk from the hospital, and I'm also on the approach, directly on the approach path from the airport to the hospital. So.
Okay, so yeah, someone in severe need or an organ needing moving.
Something like that.
Let's go back to the keep and see what we can get with all the materials we've gotten.
Yeah, might be able to get a weapon upgrade at least.
Okay. Ignore all of that. Let's see. Shin kicker is a... Oh wait, this is old stuff.
Yeah, newer stuff's up the top.
Let's see. Fedora. Let's see. Loses us quite a bit of defense, actually. Hydraulic anchors.
Like, we have level 50 armor.
Yeah. Pallet blossom. Okay.
I think the new weapon's off the left. Yeah.
Okay, a bunch of white grains, star fruits. Okay. Oh well.
So, it's also worth noting that there's a secret weapon that's sort of a hidden reference in Basic Heat, but I don't remember how to get it. It's in the black market.
Okay.
Which was in the area off to the right. But
yeah,
getting that'll probably be an entire stream all on its own, because we need to get all of these special items required to construct it.
Okay. Yeah. Plus, we need a pass. Can't jump up anything here.
Let me look up what a black market pass requires.
Mm-hmm.
CrossCode black market.
Rain will cleanse your soul. It's this guy again.
Okay. You have to complete 2 quests in Nathan Keep first. Talk to a suspicious guy in a business suit near the market after getting wave element. This quest isn't listed in the quest board, so it's hard to find.
Okay. Seeker? Should I ask her? I guess she's as good as anyone, really.
Oh, hey, you found it.
Well, here we go. Hey, you're looking to make some quick cash? My dad wants me to collect some goods for him from the infested jungle region. But I ain't no fighter or collector. Don't know why he thinks this is a good entry trial, too. So you're in or out? Ain't got all day. Sprouting business. Make a calzone. This is probably like the most gangster or fake gangster name ever. Yeah, is in need of help. His father tasked him with... Go ahead.
He's from the Mafia.
Yeah. Tasked him with gathering venom mushrooms and glow spears from the infested part of the jungle. He is not a fighter and thus asks you for help. Is he a lover instead? Also, we already have all of this. Good, then let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns? I need you to get me 10 venom shrooms and 5 glowing spheres. Gotcha?
Uh-huh.
Good, good. Come back when you got them. And make it quick, you hear?
Mm-hmm.
How'd you? You finally got my goods? Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I'm not even sure what sort of accent I was trying there.
I would say I towards him, not you.
What about time, I might say, woman. Alright, that's all I need. Here's your cash. Nice knowing you, I guess. You brought Mick the mushrooms and spheres. Now you are left to wonder why your father would ask his son to bring him these goods in order to let me into his business. And I just heard a door opening. Probably this one here. Oh, hello there. You there, Seeker. Blue hair, spheromancer horns.
Hi.
The boss tells us that tells us of a woman we have to look out for. You fit the description. You recently helped a certain Mick, right?
Uh-huh.
Good. In that case, I must ask you to go down the stairs and meet the boss. And no, it's not acceptable, I'm afraid. There's nothing you have to worry about. Please come with me. Also, if you said no, we would have brought out the pliers. Welcome, Seeker. Excuse the rather rude invitation.
Hi.
I assure you there is nothing for you to be afraid of. In fact, I invited you here to thank you.
Huh?
My men tell me you helped my boy here. Look at how you massacred him. Gathering precious resources from the perilous infested parts of the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
A great feat, I might say. Even when he was together them himself. Come on, Dad. I did it all by myself, I swear. Shut it, boy. It is bad enough you have brought shame on yourself and the family. But quiet now. Now, Seeker. What you did for my son showed me you have great potential. Potential that we could use for a little problem. You see, our family runs a business that is vital to this humble part of the city. Many citizens require the The substance procured from mushrooms found in the infested jungle. The health concerns of my people are just as important to me as the ones of my own family. We sell this medicine for cheap, thanks to our own trading route. But let us say that this route is not official. I'm dipping out in and out of this Godfather accent. Recently, the High Trader Council breached our route, which led to an obvious shortage of medicine for our poor people. Guards now patrol part of the route. Finding another route would just bring more guards on us eventually, so another solution must be found. With you, I think we might just have found one.
Huh?
Your seeker skills allow you to find paths where none were before, am I not right?
Uh-huh.
Yes, I think so too. Now what if instead of trying to find a new route, we smuggled the goods past the guards? The fine guards would do their honest work and we would do ours. No one gets hurt. Of course, this favor would not come without reward. I'm sure you already noticed that outsiders are not allowed to enter our trade hubs here in Ponslands. If you agree to help us, I will personally grant you a pass allowing you entrance to our trade hubs. So what do you say? Are you willing to help us in these most desperate of times? Mushroom Kingdom! Don Vita wants you to find a way past the guards on a special trade route below the city that goes all the way to the infested jungle. Help him and he will grant you a pass to the traders of Pawn Slums. Splendid. Now, the trading hub I spoke of runs below the city, starting right here in the basement and going all the way through the infested jungle. I want you and my son to go to the infested jungle entrance and find a way past the guards. What? I have to go with her? You will do as I say. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Meet my son at Lost Lookout in the infested jungle. He knows the secret entrance. He will give you a special chip that allows us to track the path you took, so don't worry about jotting everything down. Off you go then, for the good of the people.
So, this is the most, probably my least favorite side quest, just because it's a instant failure forced stealth section.
Okay.
Very long. So, I wouldn't be opposed to giving it a try, but it might be something to do off screen.
Maybe, yeah. Also, it's a Don and his board of chairmen.
Oh. Are those supposed to be his bodyguards?
Now you can go and get me those infested mushrooms.
Yeah, I was dipping in and out of that accent hard, because it's hard to do a gravelly voice like that.
I think I misheard Liz.
You gotta go and get me those infested mushrooms.
Oh, I thought you said intestined mushrooms.
See, what's really funny is that there's not a whole lot of difference between that accent and a Trump accent.
Actually, no.
Not a lie.
I would say I would take the other accent more serious.
Yeah.
So my buddy the Don, yeah, he's a really great guy. He told me that they needed some infested mushrooms.
Okay, that reminds me of a different celebrity, but I'm blanking on their name at the moment. I think they were supposed to be a comedian. Okay, now where is this dude? It should be. Oh, hello.
Okay.
Attempted jump scare.
That reminded me of something. Something I should have punished the captain for what they said earlier to me today.
Oh, that.
Yeah. For the people, the captain had a hiccup. And I volunteered to scare him. Captain, tell us what you said to me when I offered to help you.
You already scare me. Cue Book of Grudges gift from Jukir.
Yes.
You better believe that's a grudge.
Oh yes, and it's time to settle a grudge.
Now, where is this dumbass? Probably up on the raised area or something, but I completely forget how to get up there. I think we might have to climb the mushrooms. Wait, here.
You can always ride a sloth.
Where? If we want to go at a snail's pace or a sloth's pace.
Well, they say I can ground sloth. They probably make faster, though. I guess ride one, you will not ride for speed, but more of what the heck you can do to your opponents.
Yeah.
Like, look at it. Yes, it's a sloth, but look at its size and some of its claws, and you may figure out that it was not defenseless.
Yeah. Yes. Now I'm reminded again of Ark Survival Evolved, and again, just dumbass and greedy. Not exactly the developers themselves, but more the company that's running the reward management. But there is just no other game at the moment that does what Ark does better. Or damn it.
Yeah,
I mean,
even then, Ark was kind of sloppy.
Yeah.
People seem to really like Pal World, and that's pretty similar.
Yeah,
but
it also just it isn't just about the taming and such, but also just the survival part of that you actually have to, well, fight the freaking dinosaurs and such. I know I haven't played Pal World in quite a time, but I think the only really hostile ones are the ones that actively raid you.
I have no idea. I watched a little bit of gameplay of it forever ago.
Okay. Another problem that Pal World has at the moment is that lawsuit with Nintendo with the retroactive patents, which is just absolute bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I heard they lost that one. Nintendo, I think.
No, they managed to get some stuff.
And the problem that the Pal World devs are running into is that they're in order just for safety's sake, while the case is ongoing, they're having to they keep having to remove features from the game.
Yeah. And the patents that Nintendo filed are for that they're saying it's for Legends Arceus, which released before Pal World, but the patents were filed after the game released, and they're so broad that they can basically screw over a hell of a lot of other games with similar features. Where the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, it's a complicated mess that I kinda only see some companies, but again, I think I said this before the other streams. I completely, like 99% of the time now, just ignore any drama because I have, as we knew this a few months ago, became relation, and I went from being able to ignore them to being pulled both my arms and legs in all directions.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know what to believe anymore. And some of the news I realized, oh, these were grifters. Of course I feel... Of course that made me angry, realize I've been tricked.
Yep.
And hence why I became even more... just ignoring any potential drama video I can see. I just avoid.
Finally you're here. Another minute in this infested mess and I would have died from boredom. Now, come on, let's get this over with and stay out of my way, capiche?
Oh, fuck you guys.
Good. apparently the game agrees that it doesn't want anything to do with him because it deselected. Follow me.
Well, I guess karma? He's walking into a stone wall. Wall or whatever it's made of.
Yeah, he pressed the button. And this quest also uses instances? Was you on the other side, Liam?
Captain, you didn't notice what happened to him? He flashed red when he did that. As if he got hurt.
Maybe it's a deeply hidden button, so you have to body charge the wall. I hate this cave. Way too gloomy and wet. Ruins my suit, you know? Yeah, I never assumed you'd understand. We're almost there. Just down this way. I don't get suits. Like, I know they look good and all, or can look good, but... For one, you'd look like a fucking penguin. For two, those things can be stuffy as all hell. And it was over to like 24 degrees Celsius today, and in a suit that would absolutely murder.
Yeah, I like suits, but I would not want to wear a suit all the time. Like, if I were to be on a meeting or something, or some kind of formal thing, sure, suit is fine.
Yeah.
But whenever I'm to relax, no. No, just no.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. This is the part of the cavern that got breached by those damn guards. Very useful Metal Gear Solid light cones. Or real-time tactics, if you prefer that. Here, take the chip. Lock the chip obtained. Once I move the box here, the chip will start tracking your movement. Your goal is to find a way to the exit south of here without a guard noticing you. Talk to me when you're ready, capiche? And be prepared, because I won't let you go until you're done, woman. Oh wait, before my dad yells at me again, here's a smoke away and some intel on the guards our men found. Okay, jungle guard added to monster fibula. Use the smoke away when you get caught. You'll be able to run back here and I'll close the box. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Good, ready when you are. So they're tracking our movement, huh? So, 1, 2... Knock that up with not enough space. I'll do it in a bit of more room. Ready? Alright, talk to me again if you want to chicken out. Also, don't attack the guard in any way. Don't want to raise suspicion, right? Use direct link to call me once you're through. Okay. Well then. 1, 2, and draw that in as well.
Also, for a moment I thought I had the flashlight on the helmet, which made me got confused, which looked like someone had the flashlight in the groin, then realized, oh no, the light is not attached to anything.
That would actually be a pretty good way of in-universe showing how a character's line of sight in like a mine or something.
Oh, okay. I was pondering, were you about to say having a flashlight on your groin is a good idea? But no, on helmet, that makes sense. Yes. Yeah, you had me worried for a moment.
I mean, there is a American comic books character where his only super is that he has a cannon attached to his junk.
God damn it, just...
Oh, bloody heck.
Okay, let's give this a few tries, because I'm getting caught pretty easily due to being, well, a bit rushy. Okay.
Oh no. Damn it, Liz. I just remember something from some kind of short clip about these strange Marvel heroes.
Oh wait, is this a dead end?
And
Actually,
I
no.
don't remember the name, but it was apparently some character. I don't remember they were bald. I don't know if they were adult killed or what. The kind of it has been a while, but I do remember them having some kind of monster thing coming out from the grown region.
Haven't heard that one.
Yeah, I just sort of just hit my head and I just wondered, what the heck is that? Who came up with this?
Was it the biggest dickus?
I don't think that was the name, luckily enough.
Oh, good, because that's the name of a Monty Python character. Or actually, not even one that actually exists. Okay, they do see above as well.
Oh, right. I think you know who you mean, but yeah.
Is there something funny about the name? Biggest?
Also, the fact that they were... also, just the fact that they were told that they couldn't... If they laughed, they wouldn't get paid. So they are actually trying their best not to crack up.
Yeah. Here's the... I have actually kind of a history with the life of Brian. Like, when I was very young, when I saw first one.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing how...
Move up there now. And then he'll switch to the left and you can walk past.
Oh. Right. First time I saw the movie, did not see it full, I was very young. And when I was very young, I did not like Monty Python. Again, probably it was humor too weird for me, and I could not speak English better back then. But I do remember that movie scarring me from watching Monty Python because of the aliens somehow freaked me out.
Where is that other guy?
And now, later when I was more grown up, I saw that scene, I wondered, why the heck were I freaked out by these things?
I got too close. Okay. I thought he was going to turn around there.
Okay, yeah, up.
Actually, now I think about it, why would I not be surprised if some of the Monty Python movies were censored a lot in US?
Good chance. Oh, through here.
Like, example, is there one?
No, actually, they're at least in the States, they are not censored.
All right. I was wondering it would be censored considering probably proper age rated. Would be like a meaning of life one with how that movie starts.
Well, see, the thing is, like, there's actually a really solid free speech argument to be made about that, for freedom of expression, right there.
Okay.
About women in sports gear running basically topless, chasing man off a cliff. But he chose that to be his man of execution.
Now it's you. Did you find a way? Finally. Only took you 4 tries. Give me a minute. I'll use the same way using the tracker chip I gave you. Let me guess. There was only one of multiple sections? Damn, woman. Was this really the only way?
I was kind of bad at it, but it's also just it's long and tedious, and you lose a lot of progress in game 5.
Okay. So much walking. Thankfully, I don't have to carry the goods. That would be just awful. Don't give me that look, will ya? You can go back to my dad with the tracker chip and get your rewards. You can keep the smoke away and explore this cavern if you want. Also, be a good girl and make sure to tell him I helped a lot. Gotcha. Yeah, sure. If it'll shut you up. I knew I could counter you. Now off you go. The rest is just a small tunnel anyway.
Yeah, and there is that chest at the top right.
Let's see.
Which is the only real reason to go back and explore.
He's going to block. What are you still here for? Go to my dad with the chip already. Couldn't I just go through the door if it's such a short ride from here anyways? Oop. Can we even... Okay, we can teleport out of here. Let's take a quick look for that chest. It might have something useful in it, but probably nothing too useful. I'm going to guess that he turns down instead of to the right. Yep.
Yeah, the only question is how we get up there.
Question.
Yep, repeatedly spotted. Ninja away. Let's see, over there we'd have to get up on the... over here. Which means we have to get across. Yep. Just gotta trace it back from the end. There. And either here or there. There has to be somewhere we can... well, we can climb up at the end. Okay.
Yeah.
Whenever the captain says that, I keep thinking of that certain meme from Matt Pact.
Oh.
Psyche friend Fredbear. How does the phrase go again?
Yep. God damn it. Oh. I forget it, but... it's probably nothing too big in that chest, so let's just head back.
Yeah.
When we're almost done with the game, he get to know the most important item is there or something like that.
Maybe, but if it is, I'll just get it off screen.
Yeah.
You have returned, Seeker. I've already received word from my son. Splendid work. Now all we need is the tracker chip and we can get right back to procuring the mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
Removed. With this, we can finally start our production again and help the Deer Seek people. The Calzone family will be forever in your debt. As promised, a pass to our trader hubs is your reward. Hope our wares will be to your liking. I will also advise our own cashier upstairs to sell a product to you. May it aid you in battle as it eases the pain of the people around pawn slums. You found a valid route for Dan Vita's men to smuggle the mushroom into the city. As a token of his gratitude, you have been granted access to the pawn slums traders. Also, you are in good standing with Don Vita, which might come in handy at some point. Okay, let's have a look here. Boss tells me I gotta sell you the 1-up. Don't know why, but here you go. This peculiar remedy soothes the pain if whoever takes it. Slow. Okay, it doesn't say what it does though, but I'm guessing if you have one, you get a revive or something. Or if you... Actually, no, I see. There's the effect. Johnny got some new gear. Let's see. 100% regen, HP regen, and 50%... Okay, SP regen. That's pretty good. Well, very good. It's just very pricey as well. And look at that, you got yourself a pass from the man himself. Be sure to leave lots of cash, alright? A Seeker inside here? You sure must have some good connections. Okay, why did she just flash them a gang sign?
Oh, no.
Bandit
I thought it was
scar.
just saying 4.
Yeah, but still.
So there is another there's another section of black market below.
I can hear music coming from here somewhere. I heard like a chiptune thing.
Yeah, I was to say, I'm sure it's really good music, but yeah. Special plant is making the song.
No, like there's the special plant off to the side there.
Let's see. Yeah, that just heads back down.
Okay. There's the secret plants in each area.
Where is that?
Oh, now I hear.
I think it's from the side.
Okay. Yeah, when we move away from it, it lessens. Let's see.
You might need to get up even further up for the plan.
Let's see. Maybe a bounce shot. We have gotten stuff from off-screen before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure one of those should have hit.
Go up to the floor above it and fall down.
Okay, none of those open. Okay, we'll have to go around then, probably.
Over here, my glass.
Let's see, there's a way down there. That needs to be broken from the other side, so this way we go.
There will be with a drink and Liz.
You?
Guard the captain.
Oh right, that's the lower half of the black market.
Yep.
And keep the captain away from any crocodilians. You know his experience with crocodilians.
TikTok, TikTok.
No, I'm not on TikTok. I'm only on Blue Sky.
I was thinking of the ticking crocodile from.
I know.
Get
a words. Okay. Okay, doesn't look like there's a way further up then.
Yeah, I think you have to get up there from a different side of the map. Oh, you can just punch the garbage.
Sprout of Spirit analyzed. Spirit of Stone of Spirits.
Apparently we're all just...
We were all overthinking.
Yeah.
I never spilled my thoughts. Only you two did. I'm back.
What's this? A pass? From the boss himself? I don't know what you did, Seeker, but rules are rules. Even if we are rule breakers by nature. Let's see. Okay, food, and I hear music again.
Yeah. It's from the vending machine. Excalibur!
There you go, you're looking for some rare weapons? Let's see. Blue mangoes. And it's... Nope. What is the heck? Disables experience gained from defeating enemies. Okay. Nope.
It's Excalibur from Final Fantasy.
Really? This is a once-in-a-lifetime offer, you girl? Even Leah can see it. Galaxy Spiral Drill.
That's the reference.
Yeah. Like the character looks like the anime character, only aged up and well the freaking drill.
Well, it's specifically a reference to the end of the series, like post time skip, where they're exploring the galaxy and Simon's like all old.
Okay. Hello, young one. Just a simple trader looking for a particular drill. Okay, so he won't even actually tell us what it is, what we need for it.
Yeah, we have to have the drill.
Okay. Bigger stick. And sparkling bracer. Yeah. Golden revolver. Gunner's trigger and golden petals.
Okay. What was the name of the drill again?
Galaxy Spiral Drill.
Gotcha. Looking up now.
The Dawn might have let you in, but that doesn't mean I have to sell you anything, Seeker. Rude. Okay, now where can we jump up something here? Actually, if we go a bit back,
Yeah.
You can drop down from the roof to one of the awnings. One of the stall covers, at least.
I'm posting the wiki link with the trading chain in stream chat.
Okay. I'll take a look at that some other time then.
Yeah, it's stupid. It only copied the link for the wiki page for the main page for the main center of the wiki. But yeah, so it's quite the trading chain, and it's going to require a lot of material grinding. So
Okay.
we've already got a lot of the most important items because each of the special bosses from a bunch of the areas drops a important rare material for it.
Okay.
Okay, and we just found something unexpected.
Yeah,
What's
we found
that?
a free sample of the 1-up.
Yeah, just to say something, but we didn't want to interrupt you.
Let's see. Nesting grounds, flower lake, carved pathway, and bamboo thickets. Let's see. River roads. Okay, so those are all going to be over this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we have a bit better equipment, so...
Kill it! Kill it!
I'm not even going to attempt to read that. Are they gone? Please tell me they're gone. Okay, and you are weak to ice. What the? Leah, I hate those things, please. I thought I'd see those things in the jungle. Why are they here instead? Oop, overload. Okay. I think we might need to swap out Emily before we give her PTSD.
Okay, the counterpoint. It's funny.
Only because he's a fictional character.
Just to clarify, we have spoken about this before, people. Don't do this to someone in real life. Don't.
Yeah.
We had a situation, we have someone we knew, they panicked a little bit before laugh a bit, but then instead laughter went from laughter to actually sounding more concerned, as more of a panicking. It was not fun anymore. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not seeing a path from here, so
There's a thing to shoot on the right.
I see that there. Let's see.
For context, you know before we always thought the person was exaggerating about the fear of certain insect, and yeah, the laughter stopped when we realized, yeah, they were not kidding.
Yeah. So, advice for just for IRL stuff is always operate on the base assumption that someone's telling the truth when they say they're afraid of something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got. Me and all this problem I gotten used to people exaggerating so much until we finally found out who wasn't.
Oh yeah, quite a lot of spiders around here. Yeah, of all things, not spiders.
She's afraid of bugs, but not spiders.
That spiders are arachnids, they're not bugs. At least that's what he tells herself.
Wait, did I miss something?
Yeah, Emily is not Emily is not afraid of spiders.
The party fought a spider up above.
Did the bug just pull a "you are already dead" on me there for a second?
Then it did the thing where it slashes you with the sword and then sheaths it and you die. Except you got struck with like.
I want to see this text, but I missed that. About the...
Yes. Leah quirks eyebrow in confusion. Okay, I need to pay attention more to the styles of these things. Are those things supposed to be samurai or something? They're still bugs, though.
I feel like the captain is laying her annoyance rather well. Suspiciously well.
Yeah, I'm betting I'm betting with Emily these bad new enemies are really bugging her.
Oh dear. Is that something you want to confess, Captain?
Yeah, I wouldn't call myself an arachnophobe, but I do not like spiders. I think I mentioned this in Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, but it was very manageable there because I could just burn the fuckers.
Yeah, like... I both like and dislike spiders. I can find comics, series, games and such. You know that? I don't mind them too much. I just don't want them in my room.
Yeah.
And if I can, I will free them. Wait, what?
I love spiders. I think they're cool.
Yeah. For me, it depends on in what context. Like, I do not hate them. I just don't want them in my living area.
I would have to keep a pet spider.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
that we can
try
climb.
to release them when I find them.
You can climb those. It's just a higher level thing.
Yeah.
It's above you, so you can't climb that one specifically. But you can, in fact, walk across them.
Let's see.
Actually, here's the thing. I think the only thing I don't like about spiders is they're kind of good at jump scaring you.
Well, they are ambush predators.
See, there is also the exit to the right in that lore section you were just in.
Captain, I don't think they try to ambush me. I'm more of me looking around and see them, not expecting them to be there.
Yeah, but the point is they are supposed to be stealthy.
True. And again, I think I just described myself in a way.
Well, that reminds me of the meme that's like, what was it? A statistic that the average person eats 10 spiders in their sleep a year, actually an exaggeration. Spiders George, who eats 1,000 spiders in his sleep every year, was the statistical anomaly and should not have been counted.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Those red gates really are all over the place, no? I think those are called Tori, and you usually find them around shrines. Thanks, Monsieur Know-It-All. Yeah, they're called Tori gates.
Yeah, don't climb them.
Yeah. Don't
Also,
fuck with the holy items.
Yeah, also for clarification, what I said earlier. The reason why I can compare me to the spiders. I walk quietly. Because I've led to me accidentally jump scaring a lot of people. For many people describe me to just suddenly appear from nowhere.
I think we're starting to immunize Emily against her fear of bugs.
Exposure therapy is a real thing.
This is not always a good idea.
Yeah.
It may help, but it has also at times
Well, and
successfully backfired.
You always do it, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be consensually. Problem is, many people try to do that method without consent.
What is this, some kind of shock therapy?
Level up.
In the game of Heroes.
Maybe. Also, let's see. Cool armor.
Yeah, it has to be consent, people. It should never be like you see in movies where someone think, oh, shock therapy help them, and do it without their consent.
Yep.
Yeah.
You should never do that. That's the thing that would definitely
They'll just get you kicked in the balls.
disastrously. What?
And justifiably, too.
Yeah.
So, what do you say about balls?
They'll just get you kicked in the balls.
Oh, the clock stopper ability. We gotta try that.
Okay. Yeah, this one, and then the right trigger for the guard art, if I recall correctly. We haven't used that since like the second stream.
Yeah. I mean, I was never very good at the guard arts.
I don't think most people are good with the guard alternatives in games like these.
See, I like, in part because of disability, like, I actually have a really hard time judging parry windows, parry and block windows. So I just don't end up using guard abilities a lot in video games.
And in some games, those are just completely required at times.
Yeah. No, in my skills, if you can go to some games I only recently started able to use guard, block, and dodge. It was to help me to actually get good at dodging. But there are the games that have good combat as well, but until you realize the system for blocking and dodging is horrible. As in, how the heck do you do this without breaking my thumbs or something like that? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, can't get those.
Like, if you want a game that you have block and dodge, make sure you have a good control layout for it. That's comfortable for the fingers.
That was a dash. Okay, that stays up for quite a bit of time.
Yeah.
That was a bit too late, I think.
No, that worked.
They only seem to be slowed, though, not stopped.
Oh,
Maybe
right.
I just need to...
We're only doing the level 1.
Oh, dear.
Remember, you gotta charge it up and hold it.
God. That's the wrong element.
Wrong element, yeah.
It's vulnerable to wind.
It's wind. Not wind.
Okay, these enemies are pretty tough.
Yeah. Well, part of it is that we've got the generic shop, the generic gear from the shops.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, I learned something today. I'm unsure if this is true though. I may have learned, again, if it's true, the official word for what you call a group of kids.
Oh. Beyond just a bunch of rats.
Migraine.
Migraine of kids. Well, that's awful. I love it.
Again, I don't know if it's true, but it was a funny meme facts. Or funny fact memes, something like that. So, I'm not sure how much is a joke and how much is true. But I even told here a part of it, the video where they talked about Netherlands.
Well, Leah got the shock therapy there.
I'm gonna check the DMs. I can read it out since I wrote it there. But I did ask Hill about it to see how much is this is true, how much is just a joke. Let's see. Okay, found it. The Netherlands is so safe it imports criminals to fill jails. Some years are closed because of low crime rates.
Yeah, there is... I don't know exactly how true it might be, but I do know that there was something in the news recently about some prisons possibly needing to close due to low quote-unquote attendance rates. Was it trying to guard me there?
Yep.
Okay, clever bug. Here, get impaled on the fucking wall, you. A level again.
Oh, I feel sorry for her.
This one again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because it
it's reset.
the area.
I think I'm right. The temples, the temple tenants do not like people standing by those and taking photos, if I remember right.
Makes sense.
I don't know if it's the photo itself or people leaning against them that's an issue, or both.
Tarda? Okay. Yeah, but I'm going to call this cooked spider.
Yeah, I was gonna say that name sounds like something I'm not sure we can say on stream.
Emily, I'm just wondering, it seems like you don't mind the spiders. Why would I? They're just spiders. But haven't you been afraid of bugs? Like those samurai bugs drive you crazy? No, Johnny, spiders are fine. They aren't insects. You should know that. Johnny's about to rock her world. I do, but still I don't get it. You guys think too much. Come on, let's pound more spiders. Let's punch more spiders.
Pound? I'm questioning in what manner you meant pounder.
Why do we get the feeling it's gonna turn out that Emily has a fursona and it's a spider?
Or they have a thing for driders? That reminds me, do spiders really get drunk on coffee?
I don't know.
Not sure.
I think that it seems that there's a theme on anime.
This reminded me of a really fucking funny video. I'm gonna have to post this in the stream chat.
I'm scared now.
I forgot to swap back to fire.
Also, does these spiders have horns?
It is a video called Spiders on Drugs.
No.
I get the feeling Hillyan has seen this before.
I think I've at least heard of it before.
It's mostly a joke, but it's based on an actual science experiment where they gave spiders drugs to see how it affected their web building.
And they made some really freaking shit. Hey Ram, how you doing?
What are you doing here, Ram?
Came to say hi. Also, I am hungry. Also, I am bored. Also, I am lonely.
Well, you're not surrounded.
I hungry, bored, and lonely. My name's Liz.
Yeah, good mom joke there, Liz.
You set yourself up for that one.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, what's with these crystals?
They're
plants.
Okay. There's a
And once
special
again,
one.
it looks like I'm trying to keep Ron from attacking the audience.
Yep.
Or I
He
stole
just
your
run.
sword again.
Oh no, I still have my hands on my sword.
Yeah, you might want to look closer at the image.
Nice try. You're not worthy of this sword.
Yeah, that's fair. I have my own sword anyways.
I did not expect to hear that. Again, for some reason, I always imagined you like a Peruvian version of Bert Gummer.
You know, that's fair.
Guns. Sorry, what?
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm kind of hoping if they ever make another Crisis game that they add a sword.
I mean, they already added they already added like a bow and arrow.
Okay. How do we get there?
Wait, didn't they add several kind of arrows?
Now I've got the dumb idea of Legend of Zelda, but nano suits.
So Legend of Zelda with Cyberpunk.
I would not be surprised if there's something like that in the works somewhere by some indie studio.
Probably, yeah.
There we go.
Or
The Legend of Zelda, but you could. The Legend of Zelda, but you could sprout predator blades from your arms.
That sounds like. Yeah, that sounds familiar, actually.
Damnedly, I can only handle so many bugs per day.
Too bad, Emily. You're fighting all of the bugs.
That one's guarded. Let's
Well,
machine gun it.
I guess I have ideas for new faction for Age Wonders.
What, the bug shogunate?
Maybe not by that name, but kinda.
Alright, it's over.
For now.
I probably can make them the insectoids ride spiders.
Oop.
And those are,
Hello.
as it is, I really made
How many
spiders
copies?
disturb in that game. The spider can choose to ride on as a faction mount. I mean, the infantry ride them as well. They have 8 eyes, just they're not evenly, let's just say. They look rather messed up.
Okay, these buff each other for those jumping attacks.
Yep.
Uh-oh. And they gain guards, or they gain armor whilst they're doing it.
They want it killed too, because if you die here, you have to redo the entire sector.
Wait, are these armor spiders? Or... What? They look like a crossbreed between spiders and a rhino beetle.
Hello, that can be broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the
Yeah,
exploding
what the hell?
guys from the exploding robots from the Cold Thunder.
Okay. So either we can move something onto that, or there should be a way for us to bounce a shot all the way around.
Yeah.
Huh?
I accidentally threw something over my shoulder.
Was it salt?
No, it was my
I see.
No, it's the string I used to keep to make sure my glasses, I can hang them from my neck.
Oh, one of those. I might still have some of those around. I don't know why I stopped using them. Also, I just remembered something else that was on the same damn video. That Peru came up.
Yeah.
About a holiday in Peru on the 25th September. No, December, sorry. 25th December.
You mean
Something about-
Christmas?
No, something. Again, I'm taking that video with a little salt. Something about settling grudges.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that being a thing.
Yeah, Is it really true you have one day a year before New Year you just unleash out for all grudges and just go and drink? Like, how much is that is true or how much is that bullshit?
I wouldn't know. But I'm thinking some of it might be true.
Yeah, yeah. I think you can see people always roam with heal something about something. Like, I don't blindly trust things I hear at times.
Yeah. Which is a good thing generally.
Yeah, so it looks like the solution to this puzzle, yeah, it looks like we're gonna have to slow the projectile down.
Yeah, and then rush over.
Yeah.
Holy... Captain! Captain!
Oh. Hey, Dervin, how are you doing?
Alert! Alert! A rare! Dervin has appeared!
Well, you gonna throw a Pokeball at him?
We froze the next best... X? What? Next best thing. There we go.
A rock?
No. No. What? Wait, a rock? No. It's dirty. I'm respecting too much for a rock at them. I will throw a box of pizza at them. Yep.
Okay, more of that spark.
I hit the forehead.
Okay, we need to get up even higher.
I think that the debris on the ground can do that for you. Over in that area we were just at, maybe.
I had a plate.
Like we're moving into the part of the game that I know a lot less about because I've only played it once. Because the thing is with the previous sections, like, I know them a lot better because I played them multiple times in the beta. But for like this, but like basically everything past the first raid, I've only found one.
Okay, those respawns.
Also, I just realized, did you swear a moment ago?
Unsure.
I think I said, wait, does bullshit count?
I guess. Let's see. Oh, wait. What we can do is... Yeah, we can line up a shot to that there. Yeah, let's see. Dervin, I'm good. Rare, what the fuck are you smoking? Also, Twitch is being incredibly slow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I do not smoke. I don't drink alcohol either.
Just in time. Tremor engine. Okay. Also, just in time sounds like the name of a character in Time Splitters.
But there is a game called Just in Time Incorporate.
Okay.
A certain YouTuber you really like, have played it. And they series of it.
Or Wolf.
No, not Wolf. I think they love it. Captain Sauce.
Okay. They've been inactive again, I think.
Yeah, probably again due to the whole eye thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Dervin, don't you know how common orcs actually are, Drakir?
The heck was that?
Orcs.
What kind of sound was that?
Have you not seen anything from the orcs in Warhammer 40K?
Yeah. All I heard from you and was wow. Okay. Yeah, I just heard a weird sound from your end. I got confused.
I thought you were going to say you're too cute to be an orc.
I was to say it's too small, but I realized that I just remembered how tall this is.
I'm small at heart.
Wait, is that a bad thing?
No.
How tall are you, Liz? There's a good chance I might be taller.
I'm 6'4".
You might actually be taller than me.
Liz just lied. They are 3 meters.
I am not 3 meters tall. I'd be the tallest person in history if I was 3 meters tall.
Wait, do you have had someone who was 3 meters? And they were still growing, but they did die due to it.
Yeah.
I think the world record for the tallest person in history is like just over 8 feet.
Oh, bloody heck, yeah. That is close to 3 meters. Oh yeah, for people who don't know, those people have they have a thing in the brain that tells us to grow and when to stop growing.
Yep.
Those
That
people
just
who
breaks.
just keep growing did not have that. Yeah, that thing did not realize it was supposed to turn off.
Yeah.
This means they kept growing taller and taller until their body could not handle it anymore, for the body was not
I mean, this guy
made to handle it.
Dude,
So what?
the tallest person in the world died at the tallest person in history recorded in history died at the age of 22.
Oh, bloody heck.
Yeah. A trial is what you seek, and a trial you shall receive.
Watto's height was 8 feet 11.1 inches or 2.72 meters. And he weighed 439 pounds at his death.
Oh, bloody heck.
Let's see. Dervin, times bliss. That'd be a good stream if a little silly. Cute. Regarding the high topic, I'm only 5'5".
Oh, tiny. They're small.
Perception is a skill few can master. This trial will test your awareness and wit. Catch the golden bug in the thicket 6 times. But do so quickly or else the trial has failed. Speak to me again if you wish to begin the trial. Or cancel it. No, don't make me chase the bug. Not inside the bamboo maze. It could hide anywhere. Are you ready? Yes. Take your position next to the bug. Here I thought we were going to race it. Let the trial begin. Feels like a race.
Use the scan ability. Or not.
Ran somewhere around here. Okay, but it does seem that it is... Okay, this goes deeper. There it is. There. There. I see it. Up this way. And there you are.
There.
Look,
This way.
Also,
There
what
it
were
is.
you eating?
What?
What were you eating?
Blood, rice, meat, salad.
Just seconds left.
I think
There
you're gonna
it
have
is.
to read that.
Okay, that was only
that
5 times. Time a subseeker, you can find the bug 5 times. There's still much you need to learn. Speak to me to try again. And you don't even transport us back to you.
I really should start buying a rice cooker or something.
They're good for steaming food as well. You've returned. I've tried to make steamed eggs, or steamed egg, not just the eggs whole in there, but to mix it with water to make sort of a pudding thing, but yeah, it just it ended up as a sludge so far with a with 1 egg to 2 volumes of water. I think Tronny's stuck in the maze. A bit to the right.
Oh dear.
Also,
I see
hi
what you
Knight, how are you
mean.
doing? Yeah, doesn't at least taste good? we threw it out because it was clearly not the way it should have gone. But then again, we had to try it a different way than what I was planning with the rice cooker, because for some reason it wouldn't start with the cooking. It might be one of... I think it's because it's one of those with a weight sensor. So if there's not enough weight in it, it won't activate.
Good night.
Mr. Begin your trial?
Good night.
Yes. Very well. Okay. I wonder if it will go to the same spot each time.
Maybe.
This way. This isn't just a test of perception, but also... Okay, that was the same spot. But also just of navigating this damn place. Which I guess makes it a bit of a perception trial for us up here as well.
Yeah.
Also, that startle noise from it sounds a bit like the Mario coin collect button noise. Need to hide all the way at the back this time. Okay. Yeah, you can see its sprite for a bit, but after that you can only notice the bushes moving. You've done well, Miss Seeker. Come to me to claim your reward.
Let's see. Oh, Knight is asking how you are, Liz.
A bit better. Life's rough right now.
You have completed the Trial of Insight. Take this token as a sign of your victory. Okay, you have passed the Trial of Insight and received the golden bug as token for your achievement. Okay, and Troni's stuck in the maze again.
Yep.
Okay.
I can't help to look up what kind of things people use bamboos for. Like, obviously, like, they have used arrows made of bamboo. And I've seen, well, of course, catching rods made of bamboo, fishing rods of bamboo, scaffolding made of bamboo, but what else can people use bamboos for?
Now, the muted one, that's from Knight.
One of the things that bamboo is actually really good for is actually making flooring, because it's a lot more renewable than a lot of other wood resources.
Wait. Making what, I guess, you say?
Flooring.
Floors.
It's also good for making scaffolding.
Yeah,
The thing
it's
is
scaffolding.
bamboo is a lot more renewable than other wood resources because it grows incredibly quickly. So it's really good for like a flooring alternative to like oak and maple and stuff.
Okay.
Because it's the difference between bamboo a plant fully maturing in a week and taking 20 years to grow to full size.
Yeah, and I have seen how big bloody bamboos can get.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is huge.
You could probably make a few buckets out of those. Who cooks? Depending how big they are, they're all usually hollow, as far as I know.
Yeah, but the material itself is like the thickness is it still gets pretty thick, but like even if you can't get a lot from an individual plant, they take up significantly less growing space than trees do, and again, a plant grows to like full size in a matter of weeks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up a video about that at some point.
It's actually like it's really fascinating, specifically because of how it relates to like sustainability practices.
Okay, there's a second exit here somewhere, but we probably need to be able to awaken those things to get there. There's
Knight is
the
asking you a question, Captain.
Let's see. You guys defeated any bosses yet since Sun Wukong is his pet Wailord? No,
Nope.
not since.
Anyways, we're gonna go finish my lunch. I'll see you guys later. You guys too.
Okay,
safe, Ron.
see ya.
Later.
Later.
Okay.
I think there's been something. I'm sure the people ever did this in history, but I saw this in a movie, a Peter Pan movie, live action. It's a certain, may he rest in peace, who voiced Genie.
Yeah, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Yeah, for a moment, I had almost forgot his name.
Shame on you.
Yeah, it came to
Yeah.
me
How dare you.
just before you said it. Oh yeah. I saw a kid having a bamboo armor.
Yeah.
I'm curious, would bamboo work as armor?
Too far away. Technically, anything could be used as armor, even paper, if you put enough material
Yeah.
in.
Laminated paper is, in fact, a historical armor material. Same with laminated fabric.
Yeah. The only ones that used paper armors I know was Chinese.
I think they did it in Japan too.
Yep.
Alright, I have to look that up.
There's a ramp
But
here.
because-
Okay.
I could see bamboo worked as a improvised armor.
There we go.
Like,
Hot
once
sauce.
it's cracked, you cannot really repair it.
Yeah, but it is paper, so it is generally easy to replace.
Yeah, paper, yes, but I mentioned just specifically bamboo, but yeah. Paper would be easy to replace, bamboo would be easy to replace. Like, I could see something like bandits favor something like some bamboo armor stripes, just because if they break, they just remove them and replace them with a new bamboo stripe or something.
I think you might need to ricochet to give yourself more time.
Or that.
Wait, what?
Oh, these are... Okay, these automatically go hostile.
Okay. From Knight, not everything can be used as armor. Very true.
No,
But
air
very
can't be.
strange things can be used as armor, even cardboard. Cardboard was used on many tanks as well as armor, which worked fairly good. Tanks?
I'm specifically reminded now of the quote-unquote special armor that Russian tanks in Ukraine are supposed to have. Only when one of the things got taken out, they found cardboard in those supposedly explosive detonation packs. We've seen those in Metal Gear Revengeance, though I think I managed to avoid them mostly. But basically, they're supposed to explode on, well, impact to basically tell a shell to fuck off.
It's I can see that working really well for like anti-spalling.
Oh, level. Reporting for duty unlocks 76% of enemy reports. We're all reporters now. Okay.
Wait, why 76 and not 75?
Maybe they don't have enough for the 7.
Reporting for duty. It's an
Oh.
Overwatch reference.
Because it looks like... yeah. Soldier 76. Okay. For a second I thought because 7 is often used as a salute.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, reports.
And one of his lines is, we're all soldiers now.
And well, one of the other lines, one of his voice lines is Soldier 76, reporting for duty.
Okay, that's a clever one. Let's see, Knight. I'll try to dig up the article again, but it was used in some other place, not Russia, like you just talked about. Okay.
So also, at some point, after stream today, I'll have to post the Lions Led by Donkeys episode on the Bob Semple tank in the clips channel.
Okay.
Man, the Bob Semple tank is a fucking wild story.
Okay.
So, just to give an idea of what's going on, or of the history of it, it was, I believe, New Zealand's attempt to build their own homegrown tank during World War II. Except it was basically just welding a bunch of riveted metal onto a tractor. I'm gonna share a picture of it because it's hysterical.
Hey! Sounds to me a bit like how the half track was invented or something.
It kind of reminds me of some incident that had happened in USA. I forgot in which state it was in. But someone was very angry, so they turned their...
Oh, the killdozer.
Yeah, I think it was kind of that killdozer and actually went through several buildings, and I don't know if anyone died.
Yeah, only the controller did.
Oh, there's also the Russian fighter tank.
Okay.
This is spider tank?
Okay. Let's see. Night. Too much work to dig up and I'm too tired. The only killing those I remember is from the movies. But yeah, I forget the specific details, but I think in more recent years there's been a bit of controversy or a different insight on it, in that the guy wasn't as good as people claimed him to be. But yeah, this things can always change or be interpreted differently in different times and such, so not really going to go on to that. Okay, motherfuckers, just... Is this cave some sort of holy ground to you assholes? They weren't hostile before. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, yeah, no, just came back to say a thing. If anybody wants to get Black Mesa, the remake of Half-Life 1, it's now 90% off.
Okay.
I have no... I'm pretty sure after today I'm going to have negative money.
Oh.
Because today is when my internet bill goes through.
That's Also, I was just gonna mention where the the tank with the tank and the biplane tank. My brain goes Soviet Union intensifies.
But that is in fact a Soviet tank. It is not a biplane tank. It is a glider tank.
I forgot that was a thing.
It's the what was it called? It's the Antonov 840.
Yeah, that seems about right for the Soviets, and also the bomb symbol tank.
It's actually the story behind it is actually like really interesting. So the idea was that they needed a way to, during the German invasion of Russia during World War II, they wanted to find a way to move armor around the country. God damn it. I just want... God damn it. Why won't Google let me just copy the actual link instead of the link to the Google search? But anyways, point being, let's see here, copy. One of the ideas was, what if we put glider wings on a tank, towed it up to altitude, and then let the tank fly to where we need it to go? The problem, of course, is that tanks
aren't meant to fly.
God damn it, my audio's cutting out again.
Okay, weird.
But the problem, of course, being the tanks. God damn it!
Outside of the A-Team movie, can't really fly. We should watch that sometime.
Yeah.
I don't even know what y'all are talking about because, like.
The A-Team movie.
And it's higher level.
And because my audio is on the fritz because my internet fucking sucks. Anyway, what I've been trying to say that so the problem with the Antonov A40, tank hooked up to a glider, is it turns out tanks are really fucking heavy.
Yeah.
So trying to tow it up to altitude was really difficult because the plane's engines would overheat. So they only actually tested it out once. And they tried to tow it up to altitude exactly once. The plane's engines overheated, they had to release it early, and the pilot had to land it in a field and then drive it back to base.
So we have a tank that failed miserably at gliding because tanks are heavy.
Yes, exactly. Like, they didn't think far enough to had to say, wait a minute, tanks are really fucking heavy. Maybe we should be trying to tow them with a plane.
And then they, of course, nobody thought it through, and there goes the tank.
Yeah.
No. Like, the tank survived, and the pilot was like, yeah, no, like, this worked actually really well. Like, and he gave it a glowing review, but they didn't want to build any more of them because it was so hard to get them up to altitude.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Let's
Like, they just didn't have a plane. They didn't have a plane powerful enough to tow this stupid thing.
So why did these go hostile all of a sudden?
What was that?
I say, you mean that they could have done that trick today with more powerful planes?
I don't think it would work. I don't think towing it with a jet plane would work is the problem. Like, you could maybe do it with like a turboprop, but
Waiting on them to send me my... Okay.
Oh dear.
Like, the problem is that, like, it's just not practical because tanks are so fucking heavy.
Yeah.
And I think the way they transport tanks nowadays is they can you do it with the plane? Just they put them inside the plane and then land on ground with it.
Yeah, you put it in like a big cargo aircraft.
Yeah.
Like a C-50, I think it is, or C-127. I can't remember.
Yeah, and I don't think a parachute will work for a tank either.
There are multiple.
Well, you'd probably need multiple ones for a tank.
Right.
Tank airdrop. Tank airdrop.
Oh dear.
Okay, they fell down. We need to hit that. That'll open up that above, probably. Let's see. Night. The only 1974 Killdozer movie is the only Killdozer I know. The flying tank that was theorized, the only thing I remember from it is that they wanted tanks to be ready the moment they landed, because usually the tank and soldiers would be dropped separately, so they wanted to make it that a tank could theoretically fly into the field. Now obviously tanks can fly, so instead they attached wings onto their lightest tank, and a much heavier duty plane would fly the tank into the fights. To make the tank even possible to fly, they had to remove 2 of the guns, lighten the armor, minimize fuel and everything as well. And it was basically useless. So, just adding more detail.
So effectively speaking, it made the whole thing utterly pointless.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you want it to be battle ready. Yeah, I'm pretty sure removing guns, gas, and ammo defeats the idea.
Yeah. At best, you'd end up with a scout tank of sorts. Then you'd be better off just slapping wings on a Humvee or something. And last bit, I wonder if with the technological advancements we've made, we could make the flying tank a thing once more. Probably not.
Probably not. We can at best make hover tanks.
Okay, that
Oh, yeah, we do
activates
have
that.
Sort of a hover technology. Sort of.
But yeah, I'm just waiting on... Basically, I'm just waiting on the SSD I ordered from Amazon because I bought it and I'm still waiting on it to be sent. It's kind of been stuck on the final third, I want to say, before sent last couple of days.
Yeah, I've had stuff get stuck in customs before.
Still waiting for it to reach sent, then finally get a clear date as to when it's supposed to arrive.
Yoink. Echo rolls. Okay. Also, I should probably use some of the dozens of status boosting of items that we've gotten in this area, since, well, it'll help us fight the bugs until we get better gear. Stupid idea. The Terminids of Hell Divers, but they're a samurai culture.
So, I mean, they have...
A trial of this you seek and a trial you shall receive. Go ahead. Agility can be both a curse and a blessing. This trial will test your speed and reaction time. Simply follow this bug, but be aware of its trickery. Approach it to begin. I don't want to follow the bug, I want to run away from it! Oop. Oop. Ah. I guess that's what the lamp bug means with beware its trickery. I hate all bugs, but this one in particular. Okay, so some are going to be fakes. At least we don't have a time limit with tracking this thing. Okay, I thought this one was the fake because it seemed to vanish first. It just sped out of sight first.
Anyways, you just wanted to mention that whole Black Mesa thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
And also talk about the tank. Anyways, have a good one, everybody.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Step on the box temple tank. It's hilarious.
Yeah. Later, everybody.
So yeah.
And I kind of realized with that, I forgot to inform the captain last week. Paradox had a massive sale of up to 90% off on their games. This was including Triumph Studios game Age of Wonders 4.
Okay. Oh, I'll have to wait for another sale on it.
Yeah, like they usually go a lot on sale. And they have, apparently, with the second year anniversary announced that it seems like hinted heavily out, they will have a season 3. They are likely not going to go full Stellaris with the game series. So hopefully the third season will be the final one.
Yeah, because Stellaris is getting like the freaking Sims at this point, huh?
Worst. Yeah, I think it's good to have a game with mainly DLCs, but it shouldn't be like Stellaris or like Total War Warhammer. That's like over 60 DLCs.
Yeah. There we go.
What they do plan is once they're done with the game, they're gonna take 1 year that they start to wait. I don't know when so they do this, but happening but well. It will take 1 full year once the game is done to do hot fixes and quality of life improvements to make sure once they move away from the game, they can leave it in good state, then start on another game.
That's the correct one again.
They don't want to leave their games in a mess.
Yeah, like some other studios.
Yeah.
Correct one.
Just myself here.
Correct one, okay. Like, I believe Kerbal Space Program 2 is basically dead with all of the developers fired and such, but it's still being sold at full price in quote-unquote early access, even though the product is basically dead in all but name.
Yeah.
I guess Steam gonna do something against that with their new rules for early access games.
Yeah.
Well done, Seeker. You have completed the Trial of Agility. Take this token as a sign of your victory. Okay. Here I thought we were going to have to fight or something, but that's probably going to be one of the other ones. Hello up there.
Is that a fox?
No, it's the meditation guy again.
No. I think he's sitting on a stone fox, a collapsed stone fox.
I think it's just a rock.
I see a head on it.
He found an apprentice. Man, we've been sitting here quite a while. This place is pretty serene. Yeah, but does something feel different now? Like, was that flower there before? Which one? Maybe there's been a patch recently. Something feels off. What if we were just patched in? We wouldn't even remember it. Of course not, that would be silly. Bet you were hotfixed to say that. Do Android stream of electric hotfixes. Okay, that's gotta be an in-joke.
I wonder if it was a reference to a patch.
Probably.
Well, yeah, maybe wondering. As far as I know, thing I heard, Steam's gonna do rules and make sure that if a game has not been updated in 2 years, that's in early access, Steam will. Well, they will I think they will first contact the people about it, and if it continues, it make it removed or something.
Yeah, they've added a new tag that's for games that haven't been updated in a year, at least I think.
Yeah, I think it's the way to combat. Well, I guess abandoned early access games, they just sit there still being sold, but they're never gonna be finished. So I can guess Steam really doesn't want those to be laying about. And let's be honest, not everyone checks if it's early access or not.
Yep.
Okay, got a chest there. How do we get there? So, we're back at the entrance. Okay. Yep. I completely missed that. I thought it had lured us into a new area. I guess I got a bit not blindsided, but with the blinders on, that I was focusing so much on the thing that I didn't notice which way we were going.
Yeah, it happens.
Let's see, there's a way to go there, there, and there. But we are getting close to the end of the stream.
Already.
What I remember of the last trial, it should be pretty easy to do.
Let's see. Nesting grounds and Flower Lake.
The trial of patience should be pretty easy.
Okay. Here's the Flower Lake. Just need to exit through the south. Okay, Vigor is probably going to be a battle. Here. And get to the right. Okay, now where is the bug? Or the Buggery? Okay. And I get the feeling it'll have to do with those.
Probably, yeah. I mean, there is.
Patience has become rare in this world. This trial will test your focus and will. Also, it's one of those, tipping things. Watch the pipe as water fills up and flows out. Speak to me again if you wish to begin the trial. You think that bug will go away while we wait patiently? Of course not. Why would it? Let us test your patience. Stand in the flower circle, still like a stone. Watch the bamboo pipe closely. Wait patiently until it touches the stone 12 times. Then you shall hit the switch. Okay. It's really just going AFK. And of course it slows down. 1, 2. This is boring. 3. Go 4, 5. Oops.
No, it's the bug at the top.
What a fuck.
That was 5.
Hush, nerd. 6. 7. 8. Yep. 9. 10. 11.
12.
Wait, what?
You have to shoot it.
Come on. I said hit it, not shoot it. Okay, what were those lines? Let's see. That pipe, that doesn't seem physically correct, does it? Gosh, watering crosswords, not gonna get over that. Harsh nerds. I mean, I remember how I saw a fountain like this in real life a long time ago. Yeah, how many years ago was it? 6? Maybe 8? Yes, they were trying to trip you up with the count there. Anyway, people kept throwing coins at it for good luck. And there was this one guy that threw in like 10 coins at it at once. The poor thing almost broke. And hello there, Elder Days Elsa. Gotta focus more on having patience. Yeah, I thought they said just go hit it, not shoot it. Okay.
Also, I noticed he has a bit of a, the whole sleeping snot bubble thing.
I think Knight was also trying to distract with what they put in there. Let's see. Project made by, I guess, Russia, more specifically Russian Navy. Wanted bigger and better ships, so they had to come up with this abomination. This ship, instead of being in the shape ships usually are, instead the ship was in a more circular shape with 2 massive cannons attached to it. Like the flying tank, it was an absolute failure. Why? Because it was about 7.5 miles per hour, and according to Google, the average running speed of a human is 8 miles per hour. It was painfully slow. Not only that, but due to its circular shape, it was reported that whenever the cannons would fire, the guy could literally turn the ship. If the right cannon fired, the ship would turn to the left, and the same with the left cannon. And the problem with that is that each cannon took 10 minutes to reload, meaning it was just like the flying tank, absolutely useless, though it was used as coastline defense. This reminds me of the monitor ships that I think the British Navy have 2 of them, which was basically just big fucking cannons with a hull built around it.
Yep, that would be early metal warships for you. Nobody really knew what they were doing, so.
Yeah. Okay. Let the trial begin.
Yeah, he did say you were not allowed to leave the circle.
1, 2, 3, 4. fake out bug.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There. They're just trying to fuck with you in every way, huh? The pipe touched the stone 12 times. You reacted in the right moment. Thus you completed the trial of patience. Take this token. Stay ever vigilant, secret. Okay. I probably would like one of these if I ever got a garden, but let's be honest, I'll probably only ever have a freaking apartment in the flat eventually. Jump 4 levels. Okay, but yeah, that'll be it for CrossCode today then.
Yay!
And
Well, I gotta go do things.
see you later.
See you, Liz, and thank you for your name. Oh, for lot.
Maybe we can continue again tomorrow after the showcase. But for now, yeah, let's go look for someone to raid before we stop the stream. Okay, it's not too busy. We have Isairos here who is playing Dyson Sphere Program. Okay. Corridus is playing Marvel Rivals. Doggett Douglas McDoug is back to Tomb Raider with the 1-2-3 remaster. Halloween is playing the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. And last but not... that's an art stream. We typically don't raid onto art streams. Okay. Anyone of interest among the recommended? Let's see. Someone playing Ocarina of Time, but beyond that, nothing too much of interest, I'd say. Okay. Well, of course, a bunch of people are playing Doom the Dark Ages. Okay. But any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick?
I'll let you take a pic, but I zoomed out.
Also, let's see. Night. I typed it out, realized it reached Twitch's word limit, copy-pasted the first message, and then typed out the second message and copy-pasted that and sent the first and the second. Shake my head. Anyways, I'll be falling into lurk, gonna take a shower and play some games. Even I don't have anybody that you can raid. Okay. It's a quiet day. Alright. Let's go say hi to Isaiah.
Alright.
Okay. Copy. Cider played this game for quite a while, but they finished it eventually. Okay, /raid and paste. But before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Elda Nesala. Thank you, Dervin Lord. And I think that's about all the people who chatted, though I do see we have an extra lurker. Hello there, Jess. And of course, as always, thank you, Drakir, Liz, and Ram.
You're welcome, so much, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching or listening to this madness.
And yeah. Let's see. We'll continue with this maybe tomorrow evening. Otherwise, could be anywhere Monday, Tuesday, or next week, Wednesday. But yeah, tomorrow, showcase in the afternoon. Again, maybe more CrossCode in the evening. Maybe.
Yeah. Also, you started to be open for double streams on Wednesday.
Maybe I already have a bit of an issue trying to keep up with the uploads and such. If I get better with that, maybe we can do more doubles on Wednesday.
Yeah, I'd rather have a double stream on a day instead of grabbing Friday and Saturday for. I feel like we need those days as both breaks and to deal with the videos.
Yeah. Though a bit of a good news, bad news thing. Starting next week, my entire week will open up because I'll be using up my vacation days with work, because by the end of the month my contract with that ends. So yeah, for a while we'll have any day we want for streaming, though I'm not going to be streaming out every day of the week.
Yeah,
so for that we'll probably just stick with what we have at the moment.
Yeah, and what I love about streaming, I don't think it's a good idea to have something like double stream every day. That would, and I think that would break us both.
Yeah.
Did you just say the same thing I said?
Yeah, just with one word difference.
Because
you said break, I said murder.
Oh, bloody heck.
But yeah, tomorrow, showcase, maybe an evening stream. Definitely going to be continuing with Crisis 3 on Thursday, though. Friday and Sunday are free days. And...
Wait, no. You said wrong. You said Friday and Sunday.
Friday and Saturday are our free days. And Sunday, we continue with Castlevania Portal of Ruin.
That is correct.
And yes, I did remember to actually make a note of something we found during the first stream of that, which we'll probably have to we'll definitely have to return for later. Okay, and also, I'll save this for when we actually stream Portrait of Ruin, but I read up a bit about what happened in Dawn of Sorrow, which explained how the fuck Dimitri pulled off what he did. But again, I'll say that then.
Alright.
For now, though, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Is everyone sleep well. And watch out for samurai beetles.
And I got nothing this time, so until next time.